Hello, people of Google. This is a video demonstrating the scope usage of the app that I'm trying to verify called CLG CMS. The live URL is app.classlawgroup.com. I will be demonstrating the scope usage on the dev environment, however, because I don't want to accidentally mess with any live data for my client. So let's get started. So I have standard zero auth or OAuth, whatever it's called, authentication. I'm using the Auth0 technology to help me with that. Then once the user's logged in, or the only data we're saving is just the Google user. That's, all the scopes should be there. I don't think I need to go to those actually. So let's see. Oh yeah, so we're talking about the calendar. So this is an internal task management software for a law firm, and so they track their cases and their tasks here. So the basic functionality revolves around tasks. The user can create tasks, edit tasks, mark them as this is all just test data, but mark them as they need to, all that kind of stuff. So the way that I'm using these scopes is once the user logs in for the first time, they're prompted to connect their Google Calendar, in which case it needs access to the user's Google Calendar. It takes them through the authentication screen. Once it's authenticated, it calls back to this page, which just pulls all of the events from the user's Google Calendar and displays them. This is a view-only page, and you can't do anything here. All it does is display events, but where the functionality comes in as well is that tasks. If a user creates a task, for example, task is created, and now it is automated so that when a task is created, it creates an event in Google Calendar that is what's the word here? That is synced up with this task. And as the user edits it, the event gets edited as well. Set up from my API, it calls all those changes and as needed. Once the user deletes a task, it is deleted from the application as well as from their Google Calendar event. So that's those. So we have that one, those. Cases is irrelevant, inbox irrelevant. Then the other feature is that the user is able to select which Google Calendar that they'd like to use. So we need to get all the users' Google Calendars and allow them to get access to it. Another feature is if the user wants to change which calendar, it migrates their tasks to their calendar, deleting all the ones off the old ones and creating new events onto the new calendar. And this only happens every once in a while, probably only on setup of the user's calendar. Let's see what else. I have some future plans I'm going to work on soon, which is why I actually need to verify this, which is where I added a few more scopes. I want to be able to see the availability on Google Calendars. I want to see public events or events on public calendar. I want to incorporate multiple calendars into this calendar page. I also want the option for the user to be able to create a calendar specifically for this app. So I need to make calendars from there and change any settings from inside this app. I think that kind of covers it all. Yeah, so that covers it all. Let me know if there's anything I need to change for my scopes to make this happen. Thank you.